Oh, baby, don't cry. Don't cry.
Yeah, dwelling on the past, thinking fast, watching time fly by. Thoughts of being 60 in the blank of an eye. 25 can barely remember any memories of 5. Nightmares of waking up as an old head, still asking myself why. My vision kinda different, now I make sure I'm the one to blame. I'm the one that can't tame. I'm the one that was on the block with the young break. Wait, whoa.
What's up, YouTube? I want to ask y'all how y'all feel about that intro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make a new one because we really do need one. But how y'all feel about the one we got?
I never look at the lens. Is it focusing on you too, you think?
Yeah, we good.
Is it just because I'm moving too much to keep putting the box with me? Alright, yeah, so what we talking about today?
Today we'll... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Today we'll be talking about how, when... Because I can't really say how, but... Yeah, we can tell you how too, but... How we lost our first child. And for those who don't know, yes, we had a child, but we lost him. It was tragic.
Yeah, so see, what had happened was 2016, how old was I, like 20, you think?
Maybe 19.
How old am I now?
24.
I was 20 because I was 21 when I had Tegan, right?
Yeah, so you was 20.
He pooping again?
Yeah.
Good job, man. He gotta wipe his butt.
Well, tell them about your medical problem first. I'll be right back, y'all.
Oh, that makes sense to do that. It makes sense to do that. I'm not gonna do that. No, I want to really tell the story in order, from when we found out to our reactions, how we felt, and then to how I went into labor. So this shouldn't be that long of a story. Yeah, it's not that long, I guess. I'm glad when T and I wipe his own butt. We got the wipes. Well, I get the flushable wipes.
Okay.
Alright. So 2016,
Right.
I think it was in like January. January I found out I was pregnant, 2016. Remember? Oh yeah, I remember. I was in a hospital. I went to the doctors. I had no idea I was pregnant, so like it wasn't like I had took. Did I take pregnancy tests first and then go to the doctors? I think I did, because I think I took one at work at Walgreens.
Yeah, you did, and then you told me.
I remember.
You
I
had to confirm it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I did. I took a pregnancy test, and then I went to the little gynecologist lady or whatever. Went to the doctors, and I remember she came back out and was like, congratulations, you're pregnant. I was like, how the hell is that congratulations? I swear, like, I was emotional, like I was about to cry right there in her face because... Like, she knew, I didn't cry, but like, she kind of caught my riff when she came in like, congratulations, you're pregnant. And she was like, you know what you want to do? And I was like, no. Because at 20, no, I wasn't ready to have kids. Honestly, I didn't even know. I knew I wanted kids, but I wasn't thinking about them like, no, I wasn't thinking like at all. I honestly thought I couldn't get pregnant for a while. But,
To be honest, y'all, I'm gonna just say it because I feel like I have to say it. I didn't want kids.
yes, I knew this meeting Courtney. He always said that he didn't want to bring kids into this crazy world. Always crazy because the world just messed up, whatever. Yeah, and we used to always debate about it, but you know, we still was doing what we was doing, and he knew what he was doing, so he knew what the outcome could be. But I knew I wanted kids, but I didn't want them at that moment. So I remember the first person I told was my mother. Then I told Courtney. And I know within like that first week we was beefing. Like,
Yeah, heavy.
beefing hard. This man really had the nerve to say, "What's your mother number? I'm about to call your mother." He said that because I told him, I was like, see, this is why I wanted to write the story down. Well, at least jot down what had happened. Anyway, when I told him, he asked me what I wanted to do, I wasn't sure. Told him I wasn't sure for real. And I guess like as the days went on, he was getting kind of nervous and he was just like, well, I'm gonna call your mother, you know, see what she got to say about it. And I remember telling him like, I'm grown. Like, you think my mother's gonna make me get an abortion? And when I told my mother or whatever, I was crying. I remember I went to her house and I was crying about it. And she was like, what you want to do? And I was like, I really don't know. I was like, Courtney, you really don't want the baby. And it makes me want to get rid of it and be done with him like forever. And she was like, well, you don't have a child for him. And that's understandable, but you know, like I instantly thought like, well, if I was to keep the child, like I know for a fact I'm gonna hold some type of resentment like towards him forever. It was just really emotional, you get what I'm saying? And it was, yeah, I was really emotional about it. Like I was upset.
At that time, I wasn't where I should have been. I was still like in a mindset where like I wasn't no help. Put it like that.
Why your legs shaking? You nervous?
No, I'm just thinking. That's like my thinking process.
Oh, okay.
My bad, bother you?
No, go ahead. Whatever helps.
But I was terrible back in the day. I wasn't no support or nothing. And I thought about all of that too. And it's just like I wasn't in the right mind. I treated her terrible. Not treat like as if like it's just that I wasn't there. It's not like I treated her. It's just I really wasn't there mentally how I should have been.
Yeah, mentally it was not.
I was not there.
At all.
Cause I didn't think about her.
Wait,
because
I know it's people out there who know you.
Mm-hmm.
Your little girlfriends and stuff.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm not coming for y'all, but you know, me and Courtney was friends before anything, and I already peeped his game for real. Like, he never knew how to break up with somebody or tell him he didn't like them. He would just start, like, he would shut you out for real. And that's kind of what he was doing to me. Like, he was kind of shutting me out. You get what I'm saying? Like, trying to give me the cold shoulder, like, thinking that by him treating me crazy would make me want to get rid of the baby. I already knew what he was trying to do. Like, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I'm right, ain't him, though? You used to do that.
I'm gonna give her that. Yes.
You used to kind of try to give girls the cold shoulder instead of telling them like straight up, like, yeah, I don't like you and whatnot.
Yeah, I had a past. Let's just say that I had a past. Like,
You had ways.
Yeah.
You had your ways. You was young.
Yeah.
You were young.
I had a real serious past. Like, I had a me just saying I had a past don't feel like I'm giving y'all like that's an understatement. Like, I was out here, y'all. I was out here.
In this situation, though, that is irrelevant. I'm just, you know, trying to explain.
No, but as far you're right. You explaining how that went into the situation as far as the baby.
Yeah, because
I didn't know how to really
express how you felt about it.
Yeah, because I was so used to not having to.
Huh? Why you get new drawers? Where your old drawers at, man? What happened to the dun-dun-dun? He crying?
Good job. Go get your old drawers, man.
What they had in the bathroom? Oh, I think it's a crocodile on his drawers, he said.
Oh, I see it.
Tina told us that.
But yeah, I would. Hold on, man. Give us a second, okay?
Bring me here. Let me help you.
Yeah, come in. Where your old ones though? Y'all gotta put new ones
Why
on.
you didn't put his drawers on after you wiped his butt?
I did. That's why I'm confused.
So did you use the pot again, man?
No.
Let me see your face, Quinny. What is this?
The ice cream?
You had ice cream?
That was first.
You worse than Tegan. Oh yeah, it's
Oh, my bad.
It's crocodiles on his drawers. So
You wanna put these on?
Oh, that's why he want to put them on. He probably took them off, wanting to put on crocodile, by the way.
Pay attention.
You need to stay out your drawers. You don't buy clothes.
No. No, I'm not yours.
Alright, go upstairs and play, man. Watch out for the soda.
You like your pants, man?
Yeah, what the crocodile?
The crocodile. Crocodile.
Alright, but I had ways of how I used to be, you feel me, as far as my emotions. I wasn't good at expressing it.
You got it.
So it would be like, I would push
You got it.
away versus, dealing with it. And that's what she was trying to explain. Like, that's how that fell into that situation.
Right. Yup.
And it's kind of like, I can honestly say, like, yeah, that was some terrible times. Like, yeah, it was some terrible times. And it's crazy because as time went, I winded up, I'm not sure exactly what happened. I don't want to say like a breakthrough or anything like that, but I winded up really, really wanting to have the baby.
Oh, but let me tell you why and how this had happened.
Okay.
So like I said, I found out I was pregnant in January. He ain't want the baby. I'm thinking like, I don't need you, but if I had this baby by you, you gonna be in my life, and at this point the way you acting, I really don't want you in my life, so do I get rid of the baby? Anyway, boom. So all I know is that come March, Courtney got locked up. I was devastated.
When I got locked up, it was one of them locked ups where
he turned Muslim.
fuck out of here. No disrespect to the Muslim brothers or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But fuck out of here. But it was one of them situations where you're not sure if you're coming home. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was one of them situations like, this could be it. Nigga catch an L, you feel what I'm saying?
I see, I like that, man.
So it was real scary. Yeah, it was real scary.
So my guess is that he got locked up, and then like you said, didn't know whether or not he was coming home, and then felt crazy that he was treating me crazy, and I was there for him and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, already knew I was going to be the only one there for him, for real. And I was there for him. Like, everything that was going on instantly went kind of out the window. Not really, because of course, in them little letters and them phone calls, we talked about everything. And at this point, he was ready to come home and be a father.
Yeah, and you, I'm just gonna say this. I shouldn't say this, but you can't trust a nigga over to jail sending them letters. Like, you gotta really mean that. So if you gonna send a letter to your girl from over to jail, you gotta mean that, because I know what it is when you in that cell and you sending them letters and you crying and all that. Like, not crying tears, but you whining to your girl for real.
He was crying tears.
Yeah, I cried, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, just the fact of not knowing, like if I was gonna do that time, like, yeah, but it hit home for me. Like, damn, I might have to be in here for a long ass time. You feel what I'm saying? But I was just saying, fellas, don't be out there sending letters to your lady like you don't come home and do it and you ain't gonna do it. Yeah, capping.
Straight cat.
There's a difference when you in that jail writing them letters versus when you home for real.
Yeah, them letters be lovely, but it's all about how they act when they get home. So what really put the twist on the story for real is, and it was funny, I remember I was getting letters sent to my mother's house and she kept asking me to read them. What did he say? Let me read. I was like, no.
Shout out to her.
Yo, you remember too, me and her was in the car and you had called one time and she was like, was you eating boiled eggs over there?
And I told her about my, I didn't know like peanut butter, but I was over there tearing it up.
You definitely did. I remember that. That's crazy.
So I was growing up. I remember that.
But
yeah, I didn't like peanut butter until I got over there. You'd be surprised. It's not that I didn't like it, it's just I never really tried it.
Dang, Courtney was crazy. You was locked up from March, April, May, and June. 4 months.
Yeah.
These 4 months he locked up, y'all.
I'm gonna make a video telling y'all about my situation for real, cause that whole situation was like.
Oh, you wanna do a story time on how and why you got locked up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that day.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all that whole like situation, cause them 4 months, 3 of the months I was there, no, the whole 4 months, I didn't get no information or nothing.
And wait,
like,
that's crazy because I was there when they came and locked you up. So was we still just around each other, not really?
No, we was beefing, but we was like you know how you beef, but y'all okay? Like I don't know how to explain that, but like you beefing, but you still could give her a kiss like that for real. Like
we used to always do that. Like that was big on us. Like you never really knew when we was together or not, but. Like I said, when times get hard, we both gonna be there for each other. Like
when it matters, we be there.
Yeah, we definitely was in each other's presence.
This is my wife.
Beefing though, we were so childish.
All right, so this is where it get crazy, y'all. All right, so then My lawyer come up there and, well, at the time she was coming to visit me and stuff, you feel what I'm saying? And I could see the belly getting bigger and you know,
Oh,
when you locked up and you see that on the other side of the wall, it kind of touch you. Like, it make you think about life. Like, damn, like, and I was seeing she would come, and I actually was in there with my cousin. And when I ran into, like, I was in there with my cousin basically.
Wait, did he lock himself in the room?
No, he chilling. Yeah, he good.
You don't hear it. He keeps saying, mommy, mommy. Alright, go ahead.
Oh, but
Your cousin was in there.
yeah, I ran into my cousin. We was having long talks and all that. He was telling me about his kids, but
He got kids?
yeah, he got a bunch of kids. But it basically was touching me. And it was like I could see like life. And when she used to come up there and visit me, all I could think about was my child and how he would look, how it would be. The first time I held him, would I be able to hold him? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta excuse Tegan. He see us together doing stuff. He really don't like when we be together doing stuff. So he's gonna be in and out of this video. Cause if we wasn't doing that right now, he's about to
He really would be in his room and
Chilling.
out the way. What's wrong, man? You with my phone? You wanna hold mommy's phone?
He got both our phones.
Cause I'm not going. I don't see why you don't watch regular TV. He wants somebody to keep turning on YouTube on his TV, and they want me
He
to
just
change
want
the.
attention because we
Hey,
together.
get your phone, man, so I can open it for you. Is that the Minions or the Megalodon?
You talking about the man, bro? Here, man. Can you be a big boy for me and go watch it? Here.
Look, show him if that's what you want.
Here.
Do you want to watch that, man?
Okay, go ahead. Go watch it upstairs in your room. Be a big boy for me, okay? Go ahead, man. Go upstairs. Good job. I'm gonna be copyrighted for that playing on here.
Yeah, they be tripping. They emailed me.
Yeah, I seen it. But basically, oh yeah, so life was hitting me for real. I was saying like the future basically about, you know, having a child and at that time of life too, I was out here thugging, y'all. I was thugging.
Yeah, he went
And it's
completely
crazy.
backwards.
It's crazy because I never got locked up for all the stuff I ever did in life. And what I got locked up for was so crazy that it was like, yo, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how to explain it, but all the stuff I did in my life, I never got locked up for that type of stuff, but I got locked up for this. And it could have been like the end of everything versus everything I've ever done. So I'm just like, yo, like
You
yeah.
saying you did worse than what you got
Yeah,
locked
I
up
got did way worse than what I got locked up for, and I could have caught life for what I did. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. So it's like, all right, bang, but so I'm like my third month in. You feel what I'm saying? My lawyer finally come and he say, you know, they never gave me the filed the motion thing. They never gave me none of my, you know, they never gave me nothing. They never said nothing. They never did nothing. They just had me sitting basically. Lawyer said it's a sitting game. So I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me? So I went to court or whatever. The judge, blah, 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 you coming home. So I'm like, you know what, like at this point, it was a lot of messed up stuff going on in that situation, but I never questioned it because I got to come home, which is really messed up. Like, I'm sure it's a lot of people in jail
for no reason.
for no reason, and they just happy to come home because they've been sitting for so
But see,
long.
what you gotta do is though, you need to get a lawyer and drop that money because had he not had a lawyer, he'd have still been sitting in
Yeah,
jail.
I'd have been,
Still sitting. Because the lawyer had to really
yeah.
request for them court dates and all that. Like,
They denied my my bail. They denied my bail, and it's so crazy because it's like, why? They knew. It's just kind of deep for real, y'all. Like, it's just so deep that it's kind of crazy. Just know they denied my bail for real, and it was like, for what? But
that's sad. It's all about money.
all right, so bang, back. I'm trying to stay on track, y'all. So bang, but it was a lot going on at the time. So when it's definitely all about money. When I came back from court, they told me I was going home. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, bang. I got out of jail probably like 4 in the morning. You feel what I'm saying? They started releasing all that at 3, you feel me? You gotta wait, process all that, you know what I'm saying? All that little situation. Then you get out. I didn't even tell Tasia. Like, I just popped up at the house like, damn, what time was it? It had to been like 4 or 5 in the morning when I got
6
there.
o'clock.
Yeah, like 6 o'clock in the morning. But at that time, it was still dark. Like, wasn't it? Yeah, it was still dark. Yeah. So it's like, baby, we all chilling and, you know, and we had fun. We chilled with each other all that day.
That's not what happened. And you completely cut me off. Like, you didn't even get into detail about how you felt when you was in jail. All right, you told this side.
We're talking about the baby.
We are, but at the same time, I'm still pregnant. So where does the baby come in play? Anywho, while he was locked up, I was still going to work and going to school. And I was good. And I want to say this because some people try to say that I lost the baby due to stress when that was not the case. Because honestly, I'm not saying it's a good feeling when they locked up, but them letters and them phone calls be like love. So like, I was good. And I was seeing them every Sunday, every weekend or whatever. Like, I was good. I was good. But the same day he came home, you came home 6/26/16. Because that's the day the baby was born. Same day he came home, he came to my house, well, my mother's house, to pick me up at like 6 in the morning. We chilled for a few hours, and then we did what we do. You ain't want to say that? Because that's the root of what happened or whatever, y'all, you know. So we was being nasty around 8 o'clock, and we wasn't even like being nasty for a long time. And at this time, I think I was like 22 weeks. I was 22 weeks. I was being nasty around 8 o'clock. And then next thing you know, I started having like contractions. But I didn't know it was contractions, but like my back and everything was just aching. Like I was in pain. And if you watch that My Water Broke prank or whatever, you know, the reason why I'm on my hands and knees is because that just get me through the pain for real. And I know Courtney know that. I always tell him when I'm in pain, like even when I went in labor with Tegan, like I sat like that the whole time, like, you know, with the first baby, like that the whole time. So, did you catch one? You know that? Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, you know.
Oh, real.
Yeah, so it's crazy because, yeah, so we had sex. I started cramping and stuff. I started bleeding. Did I start bleeding right away?
No, you didn't start bleeding until you got in the car.
Yeah, absolutely right. So anyway, I was just cramping for a minute. Courtney called his mother. His mother came and got us. I don't know if he was in an Uber or if she was driving at the time, but she was right around the corner. She came and got us, and we went right to Sinai. Don't go to Sinai.
Yeah, don't go to Sinai.
Anyway, like you said, we was in the car, and Sinai was literally only like 4 or 5 minutes away. But as we in the car, like I was literally like screaming. I was crying, and not because I was in pain, but because
the chances that you might lose. Good job, man. Go ahead and finish watching the phone, man.
I was screaming, I was crying, and I was bleeding, and I was stressed out. I was frustrated. We got inside the hospital. I don't even know. Courtney might have put me in a wheelchair. I doubt if somebody else did. But I'm sitting in a wheelchair.
Oh no, when we first got in there, they was taking forever.
I know, I remember I was sitting there bleeding, crying, and you all like, she's sitting here bleeding out, like, what y'all gonna do? Like, he was wilding, he was spazzing. It did, took probably about 10 minutes. It wasn't that long, but it was long enough considering the situation for them to take me to the vet.
Like, nobody cared.
And then even when they did take me to like the labor and delivery side, oh, it's not working.
Good job.
When they finally got me on labor and delivery, they still ain't even come in and tell me like what was going on. So that had me even more heated. Like, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember everything that happened. So when they finally got us in the room, the lady came in. She did the inspection on her, and like I saw it. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like it was kind of like crazy to see. They went, you know, and popped open, and like as soon as they moved, like her lips, you could just see like just a ball. Like I don't know exactly what I was looking at, but the baby just was like I guess like that was like the sack. It just was like it was just a ball sitting right there, and she was like, yeah, the baby coming right now, and like that's when it just all hit. Like everything just was like it's too early. Like Tasia was screaming and crying, like I don't want my baby to come out.
I was screaming.
It was too much. It was just too much. It was too much.
And I know it was a lot for me because I normally don't cry. I cry. I am a crybaby, but no, I'm normally like good under pressure, you know, and stuff like that. But like I said, the main reason why I was crying is because I'm in so much pain for no reason. Like, granted, had I knew I was gonna be able to keep my baby, I could have tolerated it. But like, I was frustrated. Like, I was angry. Like, I was confused. Like, so I had no choice but to sit there and cry. I was only screaming, and like within 10-15 minutes, my mother came through like, girl, be quiet.
Yeah, thank you for her though. Like, I ain't lie. Everybody like would try to calm her down, but it's like you need that. Like shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, you need that. Like like all that. Oh baby. Oh my God. Like
that wasn't working for me. It was making me more emotional,
yeah.
and that's why I'm normally not a crier, because my mother don't tolerate that. It's like, suck it up. You know how it is with women.
She don't play around.
Yeah, no. Yeah. And I needed that. Like, and it's sad because I was even crying for her. Where's my mother? I want my mother. And she tried to come in and say, shut up. I'm okay.
Yeah, she.
All right. I'm good. I'm good. I needed to, like, I really needed to be brought back to reality though, but I was really angry. Like, I was really upset.
Yeah,
like, they wasn't telling me nothing.
Thing.
They wasn't telling me nothing. I was frustrated.
It was like, on top of, you know, the thought of losing the baby, and then the doctors is playing, like, the doctors is
they didn't
scaring
care.
people.
They did not care.
On top of them not caring, they not explaining, and then they just like still moving and doing stuff without saying nothing.
And without telling you what they doing for
But they doing stuff. Like, how you not know what you're doing, but you're doing stuff? It's like...
Long story short, the mother got there, I shut up, I was good, and within like maybe an hour, probably not even that, they told me I had to push.
Yep.
And you know what's crazy is my simple self had got an epidural. I don't know why I would do that.
Because, y'all, when they said push, I don't even think she pushed. They was like, push. Like, it just like, no, it was like, it was crazy. Cause like, I never experienced it. So when he came out, like, he did a whole spin. Like, he was like a slip and slide. Like, he just came out, legs curled, he did a whole spin. He was moving.
And I didn't even know what I was having. We didn't know if it was a boy or a girl yet. I was supposed to find out what I was having that next week. So that's
and it's crazy. He was moving, like, he was like...
Yeah, I felt his legs and his arms touch my thighs.
She gonna say get it, like, like he was like kicking like his leg against her. She all talking about get it, like.
Cause I felt like it just felt like an octopus or something between my legs.
Yeah.
And I was like, get it off of me or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He came and the doctor came in. It was very emotional. Everybody was standing around and you could tell, like.
Nobody really knew what to say or how to do. Everybody was just quiet.
Everybody, it was just like this awkward, like.
But more importantly, when he came out,
oh no, they weren't in there yet. No, it was a couple people in there.
It was just my mother and your mother and me.
Yeah.
Was your mother in there though?
No,
I think it was just me and you in there.
Yeah, when you pushed, and then everybody came instantly after that. Like they all, like basically the doctors were just saying like, "There's no way possible that he can stay alive."
Right. When he came out, they said he was too small to be hooked up to tubes. And had I waited 2 more weeks, then, you know, maybe, yeah.
Which was, to this day, we still feel like they could have did something.
They could have done something.
That's how fucked up, I don't mean because like that, that's how crazy it was, like, of them not caring. Like, it was they didn't even give us enough security to make us feel like that we lost our child. We just felt like y'all just didn't give a fuck to the point where we lost our child because of y'all.
I really kind of felt like they shut it down. It was like, all right, just push the baby out and let it go.
Like they didn't care.
It was like, we not gonna try to keep it inside you. We not gonna try to stitch you up. We not gonna try to save the baby when it come out. Just give it up. You know, but they didn't say that. Like, they just said you're gonna have to deliver him. He's not gonna make it when he came out. Yeah, he's too small to be hooked up to tubes. And I don't think so.
It was no sympathy there.
But I honestly don't know. But yeah, the main thing is that
we understand that though. We want y'all to know that we know things happen.
Yeah.
But the way they carried it, they left us in the blind just to leave us in the blind. Like they never once really explained anything. They just told us like, yeah, your baby gone. They didn't tell us why, how, anything.
And it really didn't make sense because he came out alive.
Yeah. And go ahead.
He lived for like 3 to 4 hours. He lived for a very long time. My baby
He was
has
still moving and
a
everything.
birth and a death certificate because he lived.
So he lasted about 3 to 4 hours. He hung in there for a long time. But it was still crazy because he was still moving. Like maybe like every 10, 15 minutes he'd give you a little like nudge or like a little like a little stretch.
Fingers and stuff.
Yeah, so it was real like heartbreaking. Like it wasn't like you just lost a child and they took him. Like we actually got to sit and hold him, feel his heart, breathe, and it's still messed up because when they came in there, they just came in there, did the little heart thing, was like, yeah, he gone. What's the time? Okay, like they did not care, like they did not care, like, and it's just crazy because it's just like it just happened. Oh, that's why it was like even crazier because God actually gave me the blessing to come home the day we lost him. That's why I was just like everything happens for a reason. Like that's what calmed us. That you know what I'm saying. Like just thinking about God and how everything happened, it just made us realize like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, and I definitely now. Well, even then later on, I realized that it was a sign. Well, it was like God sent a message to like both of us. First off, I wasn't in the right living situation. Like you get what I'm saying, like. But like I said before, child, yeah, I was working, I was getting money, but I was blowing my money. Like priorities all messed up.
Them young mindsets, like
I wasn't ready for no child. Granted, of course, I was gonna make it happen, but I really, I wasn't ready. Neither one of us was ready. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like God heard when Courtney said that he did not want that baby, and kind of took him away. And I thank God for actually doing that because I feel like had we not lost our first child, we wouldn't be as strong as we are today. Yeah. Like I really still believe in that. Like, because like women and men, the fact that us women, we hold the baby, you get what I'm saying? Like it's a different connection we have to the baby. Like, so I feel like the reason why Courtney bond, not saying he don't, men don't love their kids, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have had a bond with them, but the fact that he lost his first child really makes him appreciate this one more because
big time.
Yeah, I believe in that. I feel like it happened for a reason.
Yeah, cause it's like I don't know how to tell y'all, but it's scary to just like not want something or like have this nasty thought. You know what I'm saying?
Towards you did, but when it took it away from you, it was like,
and like it touched you like, damn, like is that my fault? Is it like? It make you feel horrible. It make you feel crazy. It make you I just went through like a real crazy, like, I was in a bad area. Like I was fucked up about it. There's no way around it. Like I was sick about it. And then she got pregnant instantly after that. Like I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
But let's tell y'all how I really lost the baby. Okay. So of course I'm crying too in the hospital because I'm in pain for no reason. They telling me my child is not gonna make it, and they being inconsiderate, like very inconsiderate, like no sympathy, like really like horrible. They were just treating me like they didn't care. And I'm not one of those type of people that really need like a pat on the back, but what are you here for? What are you like? Tell me what's going on. They couldn't tell me what's going on. But and then I'm screaming. Do you want to be in my video or no? Okay then. I'm really screaming and crying because I felt like it was all my fault. Like I said, right after we had sex, I ain't had sex for a very long time at this point. I'm like 4 months pregnant, you get what I'm saying? Like, I thought you can have sex when you was pregnant, but apparently I can't, you get what I'm saying? But I'm still not knowing what's going on, so I'm really crying, feeling like, oh my God, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. And it took this one lady, I still got the picture that she drew out for me. She explained to me that I have a short cervix. So the minute Courtney went inside me, like he opened me up, and it's crazy because I really honestly felt like my mother kind of knew something was going to happen. Not really know, but she's real big on like when you have dreams and stuff like that, you don't speak on it because you don't want to speak into existence. But I can't say that we wasn't planning no maternity pictures, no baby shower, like no nothing. Like, we wasn't really.
You was very unprepared.
No, like my mother wasn't really into the pregnancy that much. Granted, when Tegan came, instantly, as soon as she found out I was pregnant, all right, this and this, you get what I'm saying? She was on it. Like, and it's crazy. She even told me to tell a lady about somebody saying something about my cervix, and I told her she knew. Because a long time ago, somebody told me, like, you have the cervix the size of of a 13-year-old. Don't have kids anytime soon.
Yeah, I know. You're like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, I never knew what it meant either. I didn't take it like serious because I didn't plan on having kids no time soon anyway.
Listen, man. Listen. We recording, man. Okay. I need you to be a little respectful. Okay. Can you grab your car? Grab your car. Pick it up, man.
Did you give him your phone?
Yeah, he just know we record. When we record, not even record. When we together, y'all, he goes to great lengths to make sure.
Yeah, and
like,
normally, wait, he'll tell us, Mommy, stop talking to father. Stop talking. Don't talk. He will tell us that. You're ignorant.
Go upstairs, man.
But let us try to do something with him together. He's still not having
Yeah,
it.
he's not having it.
He's just a brat.
Look at it on laugh.
But
Yeah, you were saying your service this morning.
I really felt like my mother kind of knew.
Yeah, she
Or
definitely
had like a type of feeling that something was going to happen or whatever, you know. All right, yeah. So anyway, the lady,
Yeah, she good with those things.
she explained to me like, yeah, that basically like she drew a nice little picture. I still got the picture upstairs because they give you this little box. You know, the baby had a little hat
Oh,
on
yeah,
and the
yeah,
little
yeah.
drawers and stuff, whatever. And we got a little
Should
box
we
with
show
all the
the
stuff in it
picture?
and the pictures and stuff.
You want to show 'em?
I mean, we can.
I mean, I know they kind of really, probably, most definitely, for sure, want to see a picture.
Yeah, it just, you know, I don't really feel weird talking about it, but
At that time, it was serious. But we actually, but we really grown from it. Like, that was like a very teaching moment. Like, that, like, you know how you experience things and you really, really, like, learn from that? That was like that was a serious learning experience. It definitely showed us, like, not the, how, it just got we got our life together after that time. Like, after that,
definitely did.
everything changed. Like, our connection, life, we got on, like, all those stuff. We just came together and really, yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah. So I was mainly trying to say I didn't lose weight because I had sex. I lost the weight because I have a short cervix.
Yeah.
You know, so had I had sex, even if I hadn't had sex, I still would have went into preterm labor. You know what I'm saying? Because my body is not strong enough to hold a baby full term. You know.
It just basically sped it up.
Exactly. Yup, sped it up. Do you realize that after we left the hospital, we went home and we was drinking like that whole summer.
Yeah.
And it's funny because
It's not funny, like, we was like
but we wasn't like crying, like depressed. But we was depressed, but we didn't know we was depressed.
Yeah.
We wouldn't say we was depressed. Like we would get drunk and then talk about it and smile and like, what if I wonder what you would look like. We was good. I went home. I didn't cry myself to sleep. Like I really just prayed about it and I realized, you know, like that it happened for a reason. Like, and I thank God for that because I didn't want to bring my child in the type of living situation that we was living in. Like I didn't want to force that.
We was living rough, put it like that.
Yeah, we had no heat.
Yeah, we ain't had nothing.
We
put
had
it
no
like
heat.
that.
Really didn't have anything. And the house we lived in, I really didn't even take my time to
It
make
wasn't.
that a home.
It wasn't structured.
It wasn't a home.
Yeah. We had our own house, but it just wasn't a home. Put it like that.
It was, and it's crazy
It wasn't
because, like I
simple.
said, at that time, my mental, like I tried to decorate, but I gave up. Like I was like, I don't even want to be
That's
here
how,
anymore.
like, the bathroom had problems. It wasn't even like, it was always stopped up. Like you said, the heat ain't work. So you definitely can't bring no child to a cold house or like a hot house. You feel what I'm saying?
I really didn't want to do that. I was going to
Yeah.
make it work, you know, but
They could be flooding all the
we
time.
wasn't ready.
The pipes busting. It
Yo,
was a
when
lot
I
going
say
on.
like I was working and going to school like for not going to say for nothing, but for nothing. After I had that baby too, my teachers was mad at me because I stopped coming to school. And one day I did go up to school. I forgot what I went up there for exactly. I think I was going to switch my classes or something. But I seen one of my classmates and she was like, "Oh, where the baby? What happened to the baby?" And I broke down. I was so irritated. I didn't cry right
That
there in
was
her
like a big
face.
thing. Everybody like, oh
Yeah.
baby. And
Yeah, and it was like I didn't want to keep talking about it. Like everybody was even at work, you know, but that's work. And that's where the school would call me and be like, "Well, you went back to work," and it's just like, look, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But like he said, directly after that next year, January, February, I was pregnant with Tegan. And we was ready.
we was ready.
It was no question. Like it wasn't you gonna keep it, it was okay. All right, here we
Let's do
go.
this. Yeah, I was ready. I just felt like God was like, okay.
This is our time.
Yeah, like, yeah. And then, like, how everything worked. Like, right now, we about to have our second child in we beyond prepared. Like it's kind of crazy. Like we just came like so far in life. That's
Oh
crazy.
no! I am not crying for this video,
Yeah, don't
Courtney.
cry. Oh, don't
I am
cry.
not crying for this video.
It's okay.
These are tears of joy,
I know,
though.
I know. Oh, baby, don't cry. Don't cry. It is
It's crazy because we never really sat down and talked about it.
Yeah, like we always just like don't.
I'm not saying, yo, I hate when I cry because every time I cry, I gotta laugh.
Yeah, just suck it out.
Just so I don't feel stupid.
Oh, baby.
But like, no, it just hit me when you said we beyond ready, like,
Yeah.
cause we are, and we growing so fast.
Oh, baby.
Oh my God, Courtney, I'm so proud of you. Oh my God.
Yeah, we
I mean that from the bottom of my heart, though. Like, yeah, Courtney was a little jack, but I knew how to whip him into shape for real.
Yeah,
Like,
that's one thing, yo. She changed my life, yo. If y'all ain't hear that song, I meant everything I said in that song, yo. She changed my life, yo.
oh my
I
God.
was thugging.
I'm not doing this for you. That's all I'm thinking. Like, yo, I want people to think. Like, as soon as you said it, it just. Because like we would talk about it like for like 5 minutes. Yeah, I wonder what it for. That's such and such.
It would never be like it just was like like that. It was never like
I really
it's
sit
really
down.
touchy. So especially you don't want her to. I didn't want her to cry like cause it was like that feeling of like that. Like just to talk about it is like it was like a touchy subject. So it was like we talked, but we never really like this is the like we ain't talked about it so long that like. To even just be like, you know, in a good space and everything to talk about it, it's a good feeling. And it's just a blessing that
we are truly
made it.
blessed.
Yeah, we are beyond blessed.
I love God. Like
Yes.
everything about him. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Blessed.
put in work.
I enjoy talking to y'all because y'all helped us talk to each other.
Right.
About something we ain't talked about in a long time.
And that's why I really like doing these YouTube videos. Like even the challenges, like it brings us
Yeah.
closer together. Like every time we do a video, I find out something new about him or like.
But I never knew that she could pull a prank on.
You really
It's like-
don't know. Courtney think that I'm not funny. Like it's not funny. He really think I'm not funny. I'm not goofy. But like my goofy is like a serious type of goofy. But I be so serious he don't take it funny. Like he think like she always on some stuff. Somebody else will laugh at me like, oh, she did serious, like tripping about nothing.
It's like a boyfriend girlfriend thing.
Yeah, because
Like,
he's
on the
goofy
outside
and people
looking
think
in.
he's funny, but I don't think he's funny.
Yeah, it was definitely.
That's crazy. But if I talk about you to somebody or somebody where I'm like, yeah, he funny as shit, but I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna laugh.
That's how it is. I told somebody, oh, she funny as shit, thinking such and such. Was like, yeah, cause she be dead serious. And that's what she be funny about, her seriousness. It do be funny, but the seriousness it be real.
I really didn't need that though. Like, I want to say
That was
this
a blessing,
again.
yeah. That was a blessing.
I'm crying tears of joy. I didn't, you know, like that's crazy because I talked about it like with a few people, you know, because a lot of people don't know. Like,
Yeah, okay, a
there's
lot of
some
people don't know we lost a child. We
didn't even know I was pregnant. Like,
We don't really do the like promoting of certain situations. Like, I'm not saying it's nothing wrong. People vent different. People vent very differently. We just didn't post our baby. It was a lot going on. We didn't do that. There's nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want people to think like, cause people vent different. Some people need the love from the internet to, you know, support their situation.
yeah,
I'm just saying we didn't post that.
I just pray about it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and to my people out there, like, even if you don't believe in God, just to pray, whoever, it feels
I feel like
good.
if you don't believe in God, you gotta believe in something.
Yeah, something.
And I'm not one to judge, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
granted, we all question him at times. It never determines my faith, but sometimes you want to know what's going on, and it's okay to ask him.
Yeah, straight up.
It's okay. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this video.
Yeah, I don't want to hold y'all for too
Talking
long.
about it really just made me realize like how much we really grown up.
Come here,
Like,
man. Come say bye to the camera.
we got a 3-year-old, like another baby on the way.
3.
Oh my God, we really really grown. Like we knew each other since like 9th, 10th grade. Like I was 15 when I met Courtney. Like I'm 24 now.
It was 14.
I was 14.
Yeah.
Probably like
I was
age.
15.
Okay, did I lie with my age?
I was in the 10th grade when I met you. I was 15.
I was in the 9th grade when I met you.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I was in 10th. I'm gonna tell y'all the story about how we met next. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell y'all the story, the whole situation about our whole timeline. We're gonna do it in parts though, so we get part 1, part 2, because we need to write. Like, it's a lot that we gotta tell y'all. We're not gonna hold y'all no more. Fam, hit them with the
Waffle, mommy.
like, comment, subscribe.
Mommy.
Yes, sir.
Waffle.
You
You
want a
want
waffle?
waffle? Okay. Can you do me a favor? Can you tell them like, comment, subscribe?
Oh, it's time to die.
Say it again, baby.
Time to die.
Like,
It's like,
comment,
comment,
subscribe.
it's die.
Good
Peace
job.
out.
Give me.
Alright, y'all.
Yeah, any questions, leave them in the comments. DM us, follow us on Instagram,
Young
follow us on
Braves.
Snapchat. We really didn't even make another intro.
Yeah, we gonna make another intro.
All